This is Schedule 1, a game that allows you to build a sprawling enterprise on a less than legal side of the law. Oh my god, they have guns. Wanted, dead or alive. Naturally, when I heard about this game, I wanted to spend 100 days in it, but I didn't want to do it alone. So my good friend Mad Toaster Waffles agreed to join me on this journey of building our business, manufacturing and distributing some pharmaceuticals, and getting up to our usual shenanigans along the way. This is it. We've been waiting for this. Please do not try to go through the police checkpoint with this truck. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. But at this point, I think I've already rambled on for long enough. So without further ado, let's roll the shitty intro and get straight into this video of We Spent 100 Days in Schedule 1. Before officially beginning our Schedule 1 playthrough, Toast and I have a few things to take care of. Alright, so we need to specify a name for our organization. Toast, what are you thinking?
Banks Pharmaceuticals.
Banks Pharmaceuticals. How do you spell pharmaceuticals?
You got this, I believe. Just sound it out.
I think it being completely spelled wrong is even funnier.
Is this your out for not knowing how to spell it?
Yes. Yes. Well, no, I have a rough idea, but I feel like if you're gonna go wrong, you might as well go...
Gotta go really wrong.
Yeah, it's either you go really wrong or really right, you know what I'm saying? No, because people will comment and say, like, you can't spell. Like, they won't understand the joke here.
Yeah, you know what? Leave this entire bit out.
Yeah.
Just cut straight to Banks Pharmaceuticals.
Given that neither of us had ever played Schedule 1 before, obviously we're gonna do the prologue, but we didn't know it split us up, so we are each currently doing the prologue separately to learn about the game. This guy is old as shit, bro. Uncle Nelson.
Where do you get water from?
The sink.
Oh, I guess that would have been a pretty good spot.
That's a good guess.
I was going around the house looking for a well or something.
Alright, oh, I got OG Kush in my inventory now. Like, literally back here. Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, Andy. So,
appreciate it.
Oh my god, the guy behind the pawn shop looks... He's clearly on some stuff. Oh my... Dude, hit V.
Who the fuck?
That's you.
Behind me for a second.
you thought that was someone?
Oh no, oh no. Just started banging on the police door.
Yeah, not them. Oh, that's not good. Oh god.
Oh.
I am out of there, dude. I am gone.
No.
After completing the tutorial, though, and getting busted by the cops, it is time for Toast and I to both head off to Highland Point. Schedule 1, let's go. Once we've arrived, the first thing we each gotta do is design our characters. Remember, Toast, the goal is to not draw any attention. And with my character now designed, it is time to meet my partner in crime. Oh, you started. Oh, hey.
Hey. You want to buy some meth? Because I'm your guy.
Like, we are the dodgiest. Wait. It's day 1 now, Toast.
You smell nice.
Yeah. So which one of us looks least suspicious to go out there and, you know, do what's got to get done? I feel like if you were walking down the street, though, it said, like...
visually... So we can visually see that I smell, you know?
What about me?
Like, that's the guy.
Look at me.
That's the guy.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Is when you look at me, you 100% think, yeah, this guy definitely. Like,
there's definitely something going on here.
Alright. With us now having kind of decided our roles in the organization, we gotta go out exploring, find a payphone, and contact Uncle Nelson.
Oh,
Toast.
Hey, phone.
Toast, come here. Oh,
He's got
well, that's on your own. I'm gonna answer the phone. After slightly dipping our toes into the pond of crime by committing murder, we are off to collect the dead drops that Uncle Nelson has left for us.
All right.
Head back to the RV. Okay, let's go. Did you see that?
Oh, was that where our RV was parked?
I think that was roughly the area where our RV was parked. This was once our RV, yes.
I got it. Don't worry. I got it.
Welcome to Highland Park. Oh, there's a note here, dude.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Highland Park. This is our territory. Don't interfere. -TB. Yeah, we're gonna need to steer clear of whoever that family is for now because our entire operation just went up in smoke. For now though, Uncle Nelson told us to head to the motel, so we are off in that direction, getting up to a few less than legal things along the way.
Yeah, what? You're not supposed to be outside. Man, I can't mug her. Run!
She just got hit by a car. At this point, we met the police, and unsurprisingly, we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things. Donna, I'm stuck! Oh shit. Ow! Oh, wait, open the
Oh
door!
my god. Nope.
Dude, help
Nobody's
me!
home.
Help me, Toast, help me.
Nobody's home.
At this point, though, I think it's time to call it a night after our first unsuccessful day of trying to become kingpins. Wait,
Oh shit.
I'm playing... Are we playing Pong? Let's go to bed. Toast,
Wait, are you blue or red?
we've got things to do. To start off day 2, we are heading to the hardware store to get geared up for our operation.
What line of work do you work in? No, I'm just gonna tell him I'm a drug dealer. Good one, partner. Take some seed grow on the house. Them marijuana plants will love it. Fucking A, just be honest.
Did you just
How do I-
spend all our money?
No, not all of it.
With the essential supplies now secured, we are back in our motel room trying to figure out how to grow this beautiful plant. Okay, well,
Alright.
we start somewhere. Well, we just wasted a bag of soil, so we're not moving it again because I only got one left. Needs water.
Brother,
and
can you not just drop everything on the floor? You
It
have
was-
a garbage can.
It was one thing, man. Did you move it again?
I'll be back. I gotta get some soil.
With Toast going back to get more soil, I am setting up and going to pick up a dead drop for some seeds to grow this plant. I'll get it in a second. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Now that we actually have everything, though, I am back in the motel room planting this seed. That will be the first of many. While I was waiting for this to grow, I explored around a bit and stumbled across something that is probably not good for me, a casino.
Do you even know how to play any of these games?
I know how to play Ride the Bus. I know
Okay.
slots, and I know blackjack, but I've never played it before. Naturally, though, I had 78 bucks and a dream, so in we go to let it ride. Oh shit, I lost it all. Turns out me and the slot machines ended up having a pretty good relationship tonight. Oh man.
Oh, maybe great. They're never gonna get me.
Holy shit. At this point, I'm up 4,000, and this is where you got to learn your lesson of take your winnings and leave when you are up. Because luck was not on my side the rest of the night.
Yo, we can just rob people.
Dude,
What are you doing selling drugs?
bro, I have made bank on the slot machine so far.
Are you gonna lose all of your money? I fucking hope so. That'd be hilarious.
No, it's just one more bet and it'll pay off. At the end of the day, though, being up 1,800 bucks isn't too bad at all, so I am heading back to the motel with Toast to head to bed. Early on day 3, I am watering our plants as Toast is robbing people. All right, yeah, scale up our
Oh, man.
operation.
Not the way I should have gone. No. Tried to escape by going right past the police shack.
I also was still up that 1,500 bucks from the casino, and given that Toast bought himself a skateboard yesterday, I'm gonna buy myself one today, though mine will be a little nicer. All right? All right, I bought myself a skateboard. I think fairness, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
I bought the
It is
$1,500
well worth
one,
it.
though. After ripping around on this board for a bit, it was time to start making some real money, so I went off to complete my first deal with our first and loyal customer, Austin.
Yo,
What did you just...
I'm coming for kneecaps, buddy. I'm going for kneecaps.
Oh, is there another one in here? Oh, this is where I gotta meet Austin anyways. Oh, is this
Oh, that's a
Austin?
wheelchair.
One sec.
Oh, don't worry about it. Never mind. Oh man.
Oh, shit! After that police chase and getting off the radar, I spent the rest of the day going around giving out free samples to anyone that would have them and completing some more deals.
We could just not sell any drugs and just rob people.
Bro,
and gamble.
they found me in the...
They found you in the dumpster?
Yeah.
That's not a skate park.
Oh, I got a new customer.
That's a skate park. Never mind. Peter File.
Yeah, Peter. Later at night, I might have lost 200 bucks in the casino, no big deal. And then listen to Uncle Nelson's advice by heading over to Miss Ming to buy a new room to conduct business in. Hello, Mrs. Ming.
Oh, we gotta move everything. God damn it.
All right. It's bigger. It's not great, but it's bigger.
So I'm guessing we're gonna want the plants over here. We'll do the bagging station here.
The morning of day 4, we are getting settled into our new base of operations. This town is ours to conquer, Toast. To expand out this operation, we are contacting Albert for more seeds, and we might be in debt to him already. Oh, we owe Albert money, bro. I don't want to be in debt to these guys.
Yeah.
From here, we started giving out a few free samples to expand our customer base, picked up the dead drop, and got back to growing more plants to pay off our debt.
What's the point of getting bananas if I can't even eat them?
I know you can drink the Coke. Oh, damn you. So, marijuana, methamphetamine, and there's cocaine. While these plants are growing and I'm trying to get us ready to pay off this debt, Toast is out there trying to do it himself by just robbing people.
Is there a cop? Yeah, it's a cop. I just pickpocketed someone in front of a cop.
Just come home, dude.
Maybe we'll pay off our debt.
Alright.
Yeah.
Early on day 5, I'm packaging up some sour diesel. Don't you
So
worry.
if you just, like, go into someone's pocket to steal stuff, they don't have anything in it, and you miss anyways, are you just, like, grabbing their ass?
Is it worse? I wonder if
steal?
is it worse of a crime to...
To try and go inside someone's pockets who are empty or full?
Yeah, which one is, like... I actually wonder,
There's
like,
nothing
what
in
the
their
answer...
pocket.
Your Honor, I thought there was something in there to steal. Like, is that a defense you could use? And with my sour diesel now packaged up, I am going out to make some money and friends. Yes, sir! I'm making big moves today. Big moves. Honestly, today was a pretty good day for me, made a lot of new friends, and sold a lot of product, while Toast continued to just rob people.
Please tell me this works. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit! No! Oh!
I hear whatever's going on.
They can tase you while you're on the roof. You can't hide on roofs.
Can't lie though, Toast did get some interesting items by the end of the day. What do you got for me?
Take a gander at that one right there. Take a gander. Some primo shit right there.
Who are we gonna sell that to? Okay, it's all
Brother,
planted.
why is there so much garbage on the ground?
It doesn't matter.
Trying to turn this crack house into a crack home, okay?
Dude, you can't. Why do you have that?
I was cleaning up.
Oh man. It is now day 6 and our territory is expanding.
I was just reading the thing. We got a new area, I think.
Oh, Westville. 10. Oh, yes. It was just another morning in Banks Pharmaceuticals of trimming our plants, packaging our product, and going out to complete some deals. It's kind of weird. Oh, I just hit someone with my skateboard. Sorry. Dude, I keep walking past people I've, like, sold to, and they're just high as shit, dude. Toast is no longer just robbing people, and he's actually expanding our business, which is good. And then we began talking about random stuff, such as World War II. Like, YouTube video.
Okay.
I went down to, like, a World War II kind
Yeah.
of history thing. Every guy goes through that, right?
Yeah.
And I realized how much
Yeah.
shit old television got away with. And in, like, 1955, they invited this Japanese guy on who survived the Hiroshima bombing. And, you know, it's like a tell his story, what it was like from the Japanese perspective, whatever. And they're kind of, like, poking fun at him a bit. Some of the shit, it was, like, the most uncomfortable stuff they were saying to this guy. You know, asking him where he was on Pearl Harbor. And, like, just all of this wild stuff. And then he's, like, halfway through telling his story. He's like, hold up, we have a surprise guest. Let's bring out Captain Richards, who dropped the bomb. And they brought out the guy who dropped the fucking bomb. Like, from the place. Yeah. And, like, it's the most uncomfortable looking interview I've ever seen. Because he's doing...
Oh, man. Did either of them know?
I don't know, but the captain looks so uncomfortable. So they're both on just opposite sides of the screen, just looking at each other, like, with the biggest eyes. Like... It is now day 7, and some new unlocks are here. Soil Pourer, Viagra, and Green Crack Seed.
We got all of our stuff with horse cum and fucking
Viagra. That's got to be a
Please,
product. All right,
let that be a thing.
I'm going...
It'd be like our staple.
With Toast's brilliant new idea, I went to buy a mixing station along with a soil pourer and water pourer automator thingy that we will never use, and I took those back to Toast. Oh, you have to pour it in.
I wonder how much it'll sell for.
New mix to Girl Scout Bud. Refreshing and long-faced.
Did you do a whole stack or just
There's
like
one.
one individual?
I'll be honest.
You wasted an entire step of cum.
Sorry.
That one nug is absolutely drenched in cum.
Here, move out of the way. Move out of the way. Get off that. Get off that. Get off that. No, okay. I then went out to make a bunch of money using our regular product, not our new strain. Paid off Albert, and then went to motel room number 2 to meet a new potential employee. He'll be a dealer for us. But there's a $500 signing fee, and he takes 20% of the sales he does. We'll hire our first dealer. With our boy Benji now hired and paid off, I brought him some product, assigned him some customers, and let him go to work. Also, considering we can now get the green crack weed recipe, I'm gonna go pick up a dead drop of 8 of those seeds and begin growing those plants as they are worth much more. Okay, so each dealer can take 8 people. So we assign them 8 customers, and then they just do the rest, and we just drop some product off to them. Early on day 8, we're talking to Uncle Nelson about the mixing station we are already familiar with. And while I am out moving our regular product, Toast is mixing anything and anything he can into it to make it more unique at home.
I got one that just makes you paranoid. That is its only thing that it does. Yeah, every different thing that you mix in gives you a different type of weed.
Oh my god, that one just blew this girl's head up. Obviously, with all these new strains Toast was creating, I had to start giving out some to our customers as free samples. Oh my god, that one just blew this girl's head up.
What was it?
It was not the Aspen Det. The Girl Scout cookie turned this girl's head. Oh my, dude, what a neck. At night, I'm just doing some more deals and paying off Albert to get some more seeds. Aspen Death has a 100% addictiveness to it.
Aspen Death? I can cut it with a banana. I found a use for the banana.
The morning of day 9 was just some housekeeping stuff of trimming our plants with these new trimmers, bagging it all up, then going to check out some businesses that might help us in the area. The bungalow, 6,000. That's first.
Definitely get some stuff going down there.
Yeah. Okay, so we need 6,000 to buy. Obviously, these properties are pretty expensive, so I'm out making deals all day to help pay them off, while Toast is continuing to experiment with some new strains. We've got Kyle absolutely stoned out of his mind.
Lovely.
He's making our food, man. He's our fast food worker. And let's be honest, what's the point of making all these cool products if you never try them out yourself?
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
God damn, okay.
Dude, look at my eyes.
Yeah, you're just black.
Yeah, I've switched races. Just so you know, we've also graduated to using Granddaddy Purple, which is the best weed strain you can get, at least just from a seed. It is now day 10. I'm back out doing deals, and the police are not making it easy on me. God damn it, there's just police walking right where I want to do this deal.
All right.
Don't mind me, police.
They're all ready to harvest.
No!
Wait, we're saving up for,
At this point, Toast and I kind of have an unspoken agreement where he is doing most of the growing and the strain testing while I am out dealing the product to the customers, which is working out mostly fine up to this point.
So you have something to sell?
I've got plenty to sell right now. Yeah, but yeah, bag it up, just put it on the shelf. I'll come grab it when I
yeah.
The goal by the end of today is to have 6,000 saved up so we can buy the bungalow and actually get some real space to start working on expanding our production. A phone call with Uncle Nelson late at night opened our eyes to new ways to make money and expand our business. It's a local spot where you can do business with like-minded individuals, weapons, specialized equipment, workers for hire, stuff like that. Ooh.
Hey, get some guns?
Guns and workers for hire. And specialized equipment for meth. The morning of day 11, we now have the capital, so I am out buying a brand new property.
All right.
All right, let's go. I'm here to purchase some land.
All
right, we got the bungalow. Naturally, after a big purchase like this, I went to go check out our new place. Oh yeah, this is nice. We got plenty of space now. I spent most of the rest of the day completing deals, and at night went off to the warehouse, because I hadn't been here yet, wanted to see what the place was all about, and start buying some equipment for our new grow-up. So what do we got in here? We got a weapons dealer. Thanks.
Love it.
Oscar says I smell nice.
Classy.
There we go. I'd like to purchase something. So we can get LED grow lights, emits a purple light that stimulates plant growth 15% faster.
I can go run some pockets real quick if you need cash bad.
I don't need it bad. It's just, I'm $100 short of getting the upgraded packaging station for you. It's now day 12, and with all this new equipment purchase, Toast and I are going to spend some time trying to set it all up. So put those around the framing needs to go around the pots. Then you hang the lights from them. Throughout the day, I did complete a few deals as we do need to finance this operation, but later on, it's starting to look like an actual professional setup.
I'm thinking so. I'm missing a couple lights.
Oh,
though.
I got them. I got all 6.
Oh, there we go.
A bit later at night, Toast was not having a good time with the police.
Oh shit.
Oh, Toast. I'm watching it. And I also spent some time at the warehouse trying to figure out how to hire somebody. Handlers package products, transport items between stations, storage racks, loading bays, etc. So it's $1,000 signing fee, and then like $200 a day. So the cleaners are $100 a day after the initial fee, and then the botanists and the botanists and the handlers are $200 a day, and then the chemists are $300 a day.
I think we wait a little bit before we start hiring people.
Yeah, we need to get our place sorted. Day 13, I realized I might have hit the wrong button while at the warehouse last night. Did I accidentally hire this guy? I might have accidentally hired this guy.
I think you did.
I won't lie, I spent pretty much the entire day trying to figure out how to get this guy to work, how these systems all worked, because we already hired him, we might as well get him working, while Toast was out doing dealer duties.
Agreed. I'll be next to the mayor's house for the next 6 hours. My guy just sets up literally anywhere. Where's the mayor's house?
Yeah. Yep, that's alright, Benji, I know you're out of product. Just waiting for this guy here to do some work. Also at night, it turns out these guys just take over our beds, so Toast and I had to go sleep at the motel. Alright, open the door.
Nope.
Oh,
It really doesn't want to let you in. It automatically closes it when you get too close.
that's alright. Day 14, I'm trying to figure out why this guy isn't working after Toast, quote-unquote, made a small change. Oh, that's why. You assigned him to this packaging station, not that one.
Okay. Why do we have 2 packaging stations?
This is the packaging station Mark 1, this is the packaging station Mark 2.
Yeah, but why are we bothering having the packaging station Mark 1?
I don't know. Then I'm out doing some more deals and realized we were kinda getting near our ATM transaction limit. Yeah, we're at $9,500 out of a $10,000 weekly limit.
Yeah, why don't we both just open separate accounts?
You know what? That's
Double
actually that's a good idea. By nighttime, though, our employee is working extra hard and doing a very good job, while Toast deals with an uninvited visitor.
I charge you an extra $50.
Oh.
Nope, he didn't not like that. You're going in the dumpster.
What'd you do to him? Early on day 15, I found a more efficient way to set up our storage area.
Wait, but if you do it like that, you can butt them right against each other, can't you?
Probably.
Because we only need to access the end of it, right?
Additionally, our transaction limit had reset as it's been 2 weeks, so I was able to deposit a few $1,000s, which always feels nice. Okay, our weekly deposit limit at least reset. The rest of the day I completed a few deals, bought another handler to increase packaging speeds, and had a decently unfriendly encounter with the police at night. Oh my god, they have guns!
Oh.
Jesus!
We're now shoot on sight. Love that.
Wanted dead or alive.
Apparently, goddamn.
No, that's what it says, wanted dead or alive.
Oh, what did you do to get that?
I just dealt weed, man. I just gotta hide, dude. Yeah, I'm shoot on sight at this point.
They know the drugs. The DARE program really stepped up their game.
Yeah, It is now day 16, and I am setting up the routes for our second handler that we hired yesterday. It's $200 a day. You put the money in their briefcases, but they're paid up for the next, 4 days now, so. Alright, so they should both be making a good amount of Granddaddy Purple now. Now that that's up and running, I'm out doing some more deals to make that sweet, sweet money, and with the amount of product we now have, it's about time I hire a second dealer. After completing a few more deals throughout the rest of the day, we do want to expand our weed operation even more, so I am out buying more equipment at night, along with hiring our first ever botanist. Alright, bought the botanist.
Hey, did we get a bed?
We'll pick one up tomorrow. Day 17 began by getting our first botanist up and working.
So they can get half of our plants.
Or 8 pots, sorry. So I'll assign it to this wall for now, is where you'll put the...
So this one's gonna have all the dirt, and can you have more than one shelf or no?
1 sec.
So dirt, and then seeds.
Okay, the botanist should be working now. So this shelf here, the supply shelf, is where we put the seeds and stuff, I guess, too. So the watering can, the soil, and the seeds will go on here.
On this one?
Yeah. With her up and running, product is really moving, so while Toast works on optimizing production, I am out doing new deals and meeting new customers. Happy new customers, probably. Or maybe. You never know, right? We could ruin their lives. We also reached our weekly transaction limit today, meaning that tomorrow we're going to need to go out and find a new way to launder our money.
Doing the most good for ourselves. Right?
Exactly. It is now day 18 and some new stuff has been unlocked. Oh, and new region unlocked. This day began by restocking our dealer's supplies and then going out to purchase our first ever business. Naturally, I had to go check out how the complex laundering scheme works at these businesses. Oh, it's literally a launder. It's literally like a launder bar. The rest of the day, I'm out completing deals and making new friends while Toast works on production. Oh, by the way, my friend Shirley can hook you up with pseudo for meth. Ooh, that's big if we want to get meth going. Again, I don't think I don't know if we should until
We figure out our shit, what we already got going on right now. Right now we're making too much money.
To start off day 19, I'm off talking to a potential new dealer. What up, Brad? To try to reach friendly with one of Brad's contacts, I'm giving out free samples to everyone in that area, and also our first money has officially been laundered today. Yeah, so we can only launder 2,000 at a time with the...
See, both of us are like looking forward to meth, but at the same time, I feel like we're gonna get let down for like a solid chunk.
What do you mean?
I don't know, meth feels like a harder sell to someone than fucking a little bit of weed, right?
The only other major noteworthy thing that happened today was we figured out what deliveries were.
Under the deliveries tab.
Where's
On your
it?
phone?
Oh. Dan's Hardware.
Yeah, is that new?
No,
That's
oh,
pretty handy.
that is actually. So we can have it delivered, and then I think the packagers, we can have them take it and put it on the shelves.
Unload.
Day 20 began by unlocking Addy, which is great, and a lot of the rest of the day was out doing deals to try and convince Brad to become one of our dealers. Perfect. I just unlocked Crosby as a dealer. $2,000 signing fee. Whatever. Day 21, Toast looks different. Whoa, you look
Hey.
different?
What are you talking about?
What'd you do to yourself? This is not the man I went into business with, Toast. I'm then out doing deals to get rid of all the product Toast had given me, while Toast makes himself known by the police for his new aesthetic.
Oh.
Oh boy. I thought they were shooting at me there, dude. You almost like put me directly between you and that taser.
Me shield, let's go.
At this point, our main bottleneck is we don't have the laundering capabilities. We can only launder 2,000 a day, and we're making way more cash than that. So we want to buy the next business, but we need to launder the money to buy the next business. So we're kind of in a stalemate right now.
You smell nice.
Yeah, you smell nice. Day 22, we unlock the ability to purchase some concerning products. Hustler 3, drying rack, horse semen, and pseudo. Don't even think about the horse
Ooh.
semen.
I'm cutting all of our weed with horse scum.
We can get it delivered now.
Hello, I'd like to order 1 truckload of horse scum. Don't worry about it. I want 20 gallons more semen and a boatload of Viagra.
That's like, you can make such a concerning order that even the illegal guys would be like, huh? What, you want what? Additionally, our weekly transaction limit has reset so we can deposit up to $10,000 in the ATM, meaning it is time to go buy another business. All right, business. Post office. All right, we bought the post office, man. So, pretty much basic. You just go, throw it in the computer, hit launder.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to head over there and buy some Adderall.
You might be able, can you place a delivery for it, actually?
I can, but there's a delivery fee.
Yeah. Some guy's got to go to the back room, pick up all of those jugs, put it on one order pallet, then go to the Viagra shelf, put those on the order pallet, and ship it to one address with a guy that looks like you if you hit V. The rest of the day was just deals, laundering, and Toast figuring out that he can name our unique products.
Yeah, guess what that name is?
What?
You can change the name. So right now it's Sexy Cake. What do you want to call it?
Day 23 began by cleaning some of our money. A lot of today I was selling Toast Granddaddy Purple, which turned out to be one of our major breadwinners, especially in the early game, while Toast is channeling his inner Breaking Bad to try and figure out how to cook a new and expensive product.
All right, so what do I need? A mixing station? All right, who's selling me stuff? Oscar?
Yeah, probably the you smell nice guy, if I had to guess who's giving you who's dealing the meth. Also, Toast figured out that to make this new product, we're gonna need some pseudo, and to get pseudo, I'm gonna need to get a dead drop from Shirley.
You click the little thing,
Oh.
And in the
Oh, I
bottom
see it.
corner, you say,
Yeah.
I need a dead drop.
Alright, I got what you need. Day 24, I'm trying to move all that product Toast had stockpiled and launder as much money as possible to work towards a new location to cook, while Toast does not have much success in his first ever cook.
I blew up.
What?
Let's go one more time.
What'd you do?
Apparently, you can heat it way too much, and it'll just fucking explode.
This is probably why they get
Yeah.
chemists to do it. Huh? Like...
Probably. Might be related.
After Toast nearly blew up our sweatshop, I went to go supervise his second attempt.
Alright, raise boiling flask.
Now, come on, it's my turn. Let me take a crack at it.
So you have to be very careful not to go over the green line. If you go over the green line,
Okay.
you're just cooked. Wait, are you still doing stuff?
No.
Or are you done?
Okay, I think we just
Alright.
wait for it to cook now. And with our first batch now cooking, I am off to deal while Toast is off to steal.
Ma'am, why do you have horse cum in your ass?
Why are you in the... Okay,
I'm just enforcing the recall, that's all.
enforcing the recall.
I want my weed bag. Gimme.
To start off day 25, I'm going to check on that batch I began cooking yesterday. Okay, and then cook. While I'm waiting for this to finish cooking, I am out making some more money as we are very near the point where we can get the barn and really start expanding our operation even bigger. We have enough now to buy the barn.
Dick.
I'm going to
Alright.
launder some more money. A few deals and a few hours later, I am back in the sweatshop breaking up our newly produced glass for the first time. Okay,
Okay.
the batch finished. I put it in the oven at the start of the day. It just finished baking, so now I'm breaking it with a hammer.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what we got 10 meth from that. At night, I'm mixing in a few ingredients with our new product to see what kind of weird combinations we can make. Alright, so I've made a bunch of new variants. I gotta try it. Whoa.
How you feeling? Are you taking damage?
Here.
Are you taking damage? What's going on?
Yeah? Oh boy.
Taking damage?
Ow.
Oh man. Are you gonna die from that? Oh man.
Alright, let's just
Alright,
go to bed.
Go sleep. Let's smoke a bunch of meth and then go to sleep.
Yeah. It is now day 26, and with some new and cool products unlocked, I am eager to start producing it all, so I'm off to raise real estate to buy the barn. We're gonna have to wait a minute.
Okay.
It's actually 25 grand.
Oh
I've
shit.
got
Okay.
6,000 being laundered. Yeah, it turns out we were just a little bit short, which is fine, so I'm out doing some deals while I wait for some more money to come through. Dude, none of our workers are working. Oh, because they haven't been paid.
Oh, that'll do it. I wouldn't work either.
My bad, boys. I'll take blame for that one. After a while, though, we actually had the money, so it's actually time to go buy the barn. All right, barn has been purchased, Toast.
I'm lost.
You're at the wrong
I'm
barn.
lost and confused. Oh.
Okay, yep, head that way. Now
Yep.
take a slight right. There you are. You're running past me, Toast.
All right. That's pretty spacious. So beds up here, I'm guessing, and then production down there.
It is now day 28, as we might have forgot to record day 27. I forgot to record
You know how
yesterday.
large
Damn
the Fuck, same.
We're professionals.
We lost a day, we did some stuff, I got ripped off.
Yeah.
I have
All
no
right.
proof of it.
Toast got ripped off. He has no proof he got ripped off by Andrew. I made this new thing called Thick Daniel that's going to be our signature product. And Toast is making the weed operation better. Yeah, that's a pretty good summary of it. And if you're wondering, Thick Daniel is the recipe that we're going to be mass producing at the barn, with the order being regular meth, then adding, in order, horse semen, Viagra, Adderall, and a little chili pepper just to spice it up a bit. The original name was Thick Cake, but we renamed it to Thick Daniel because that's more appropriate for our brand. Anyways, now that we have our signature product that we are going to be producing, Toast and I agreed that he will run the weed side while I set up the meth side at the barn. This means that the rest of the day I'm at the barn with a lot of expensive equipment trying to figure out how I'm going to set this thing up.
They're bagging up a lot faster now that they're using jars.
Wonder how many workstations each chemist can accommodate, you know? To start off day 29, I'm refilling some of our dealers' inventories as Toast discovers the joys of using jars instead of baggies. These jars give them so much more.
And they're so fucking fast filling them. I don't know why we didn't do that earlier.
Yeah, no, I didn't even know, like...
I figured that it was the same as the soil, where it was just, like, kind of a waste. Just a time saver.
Most of the rest of the day, I'm at the barn, again, trying to optimize and figure out how to set up our meth production. What?
The trash in here is kind of piling up a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'll probably need to hire a cleaner for the barn. Like, it'll...
Yeah.
It was about that, yeah. Just drop 600. I just need to pay off Shirley the second I get the pseudo, because the faster I can level her up, the faster I can scale this up.
Yep.
Thank you. Also, over the next few days, I'm going to be doing dead drops with Shirley to try to build up some trust, as I want to be able to buy bulk pseudos soon in the future. To start off day 30, I'm setting up another botanist at the bungalow, as Toast is very not confident with setting up these workers' routes. Alright, just gonna put the botanist on the other side, pretty much. Alright, the botanist should be good now. I think it's all set up correctly. And he should be on the other, pretty much working the other half. There's like 2 or 3 pots. The 2 pots at the very front middle aren't being used. The rest of the day, again, doing dead drops for pseudo, paying off my debts to Shirley to build trust, and then back at the barn trying to make our setup a bit nicer and a bit more functional. Day 31, you can probably guess what I'm doing. Continuing to set up our barn and our supplies while Toast continues to sell off our good green stuff. It's horse cum, then Viagra, then Adderall, then chili. That's our recipe. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we can just meet Shirley now. We don't gotta do dead drops anymore. Bought enough. Early on day 32, I took delivery of a strange assortment of items for our specialty product. Should have some deliveries coming in here. I pity whoever had to load up these 2 vans. Adderall, horse semen, Viagra, chili peppers.
Someone's in for a good night.
And tiny little baggies. At this point, the barn is pretty much almost done. The only thing it really needs is workers and a few finishing touches, so I'm doing those finishing touches now and then trying to save up some money to get workers later. 2 chemists, or 3, so I need 3 chemists, I guess 3 handlers, or maybe I can have 1 handler that... Well, no, I'll need 1 just dedicated to this. You put 20 bucks in?
Damn, shit's that tight now, eh?
I just need 1 more bit, and then I've got, I think my setup's done.
This one bridge. Why do they want to stay at this one bridge?
Yeah, for real, dude. They're
just like, no one's going in or out of the ghetto.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's like, why? And like, you can just walk around, man. Like, it's not a... At the warehouse at night, I was finally able to hire my first few chemists, which were way more expensive than I thought. To start off day 33, I'm figuring out the routing for these chemists, what stations they're each going to be working, and assigning each of them a bed.
So confused. I was like, what's broken here? I'm looking at like all the shelves. Everything has product on it.
Yeah, nope.
Money.
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 Liquid meth goes
I was
to there,
going to use
liquid
that.
meth goes to there, liquid meth goes to there. All right, so the chemist will work there, and there, and then bring it to there. Perfect. The rest of the day, I'm out getting money, and then using that money to hire some handlers, which I will try to set up at night.
I may or may not have killed a bunch of cops. Is that how you get wanted dead or alive?
When I was wanted dead or alive, I was just dealing, man. I thought I could do more than 5 routes for the handlers. Yeah, it turns out I misjudged how many routes the handlers can do, and I'm gonna end up eating more than I thought. And I know looking at this now, I could have reduced this easily just by combining certain products onto one shelf, but oh well, I'm gonna be hiring more help than I need. Day 34, I need cash to hire more workers tonight, so I am making it the old-fashioned way by slinging our product. Kyle is always high as shit, dude, at the taco ticklers. Oh, I already completed a deal. Dude, everyone in this town is, like...
Has bought, yeah.
Yeah, like...
Well, now that both of us are going out.
And plus our dealers,
if you
like...
if you wait 2 in-game hours, then you can sell to them again.
Honestly, I kind of forgot how profitable it actually was to just sling our product the old-fashioned way. Later at night, though, I had enough money to hire the last handlers that I would need and 1 cleaner that I don't think actually did anything the entire time, but I had him there just in case there was any garbage. Alright, all the employees have been hired. I do want to get this place running tomorrow, though, so I'm spending tonight doing all the path planning and the routing so that tomorrow, when I pay them in the morning, they can get straight to work. Just need to pay everyone, which I'll do when we wake up tomorrow. And then I'll need to...
How much is gonna cost for 1 day?
I think in total, about 2,000. It is now day 35, and with thousands of dollars invested, plenty of time, a few days spent building this, it is finally time to pay my employees and get this barn operational. Okay, I paid them all for 1 day. Naturally, when I first started this, there was a problem, this time with the handlers. Why would you do that? Yeah, it turns out the handlers immediately brought a bunch of acid and phosphorus over and didn't put any pseudo in, so I had to manually insert it to start, but from here on out, it'll work fine. But now my chemists are cooking the first batch, which is sick. Like, when I got the handlers to initially put it in there, they put like 20 acid and like 10 phosphorus, so the chemist didn't start yet. It is going to take a while for this first batch to get ready to be processed into our final product, and I need to pay these guys for a few more days. It costs $2,000 a day to run this barn, so I am out making deals, trying to get enough money to pay these guys off for a few more days.
For the online stores, like if I order from Oscar's illegal items or whatever
Yeah?
on my phone, it takes from her online balance. That's a little annoying.
It's dumb. Like,
Yeah.
It's not
That's the
something
whole
you...
point of going to them.
Yeah, you don't want that on your credit card statement. It's like, what are you talking about? All right, I've paid up all of our guys at the meth lab for 3 more days, so...
Alrighty.
It is now day 36, and some thick Daniel is starting to come through. Naturally, I'm taking our product out to see what it will do to someone, as we haven't actually tested it on a human being yet. Oh my god.
When they die?
You'll be able to tell who's on it.
Love that.
It changed their race, it set their hair on fire, and it turned them electric.
God damn.
It's good stuff, man, I'm telling you. Later at night, after selling off a few of our new product, I'm back at the barn and noticing a lot of product is starting to come through, though my shelf containing the stuff that makes it special is running a little low. Yeah, I need to do like a massive load of Horse-Cum and Viagra, and Adderall I'm okay on, actually. It is now day 37, and I'm really liking the amount of product that is coming through. However, I do need to stockpile a lot of the ingredients for it, so that's what most of today was spent doing. Do you have any cash you could deposit quick?
How much are you looking for?
I would like 1,800, but...
Oh, you want to clean me out completely?
Pretty much,
okay.
yeah.
Alright. I can give you 1,000, but I need the rest to buy some supplies.
You're good.
It's just kind of funny that you said exactly how much money I had.
Yeah, no, I need...
Like, how the fuck did you know?
I need $9 worth of Addy. I need 200 Adderall at $9 a pop, so... This guy's in the pawn shop, what are you talking about?
He's finally actually there?
Yeah, Mick is in the pawn shop.
He left as soon as I walked over. Literally as soon as I walked over.
He just dipped. To start off day 38, we reached Bagman level 5. Oh, let's go Bagman 5. Brick press and high quality. Ooh. Now that a lot of thick Daniel is coming through, I'm giving it out to my dealers to start selling, as it is worth way more. I also needed to get more pseudo today, with Shirley picking a weird place to have the meeting. Why would you set up next to the mayor's house, Shirley? How is it even possible to go through that much Viagra? These poor guys are going to be so pricked up all these freaking meth heads just walking around. I'm going to need to order in, like, truckloads of... Like, the semen business is going to be booming for the next little while. Like, this is crazy. After this, I placed a big order for a lot more of the supplies I will need, and brought Toast over to the barn for the first time to show him the setup, as he's been so focused on the bungalow.
Got a lot of very productive people outside.
Yeah, when they're waiting for stuff.
Wow.
Which are then bagged up here, and then the final product is here. Day 39, I'm running into the problem of not being able to place massive online orders for the products I need because we're not laundering money, and we haven't been for the last few days because we've just been trying to survive on cash only, which means that today my setup isn't doing everything it should. I'm gonna have to let it ride here. Damn it, I gotta start laundering again. Shit. I even went out to the convenience store to manually buy the items and not get them delivered, but for some reason the convenience stores won't accept cash, which is insane to me. When can you not purchase something from a convenience store with cash? Town's too modern, man. Pretty much the entire day was just spent trying to get more money to launder to supply our business in the future.
Don't mind me, I'm just in the dumpster. I like popped out. They saw me, and then I just closed the dumpster lid.
Yep, nope.
It's like,
Absolutely not. Day 40 started with some pretty sick new unlocks. Enforcer 1,
Hey,
Cauldron.
We got a cauldron! We can do coke.
Ooh, new region too. Today we're still waiting on the money to be laundered so we can resupply our barn, so we are in the new docks region giving out free samples. Are you living in a storage container?
Not a meth person, I get it.
Not everyone is.
Or sorry, more of a meth person than a weed person, but not an
Yeah, always just a boat.
electrifying, turn you black kind of weak kind of meth.
That's the best kind, though. Like, all in all, today we made a ton of cash, even though our barn isn't up and producing anything right now.
Oh, no shot, you're searching me. Fuck off. I have so much meth on me right now.
Day 41, we now have lots of money being laundered, 6,000 per day, meaning I can finally place an order to resupply my barn. Besides that, it was just another day of patrolling the streets, dealing drugs, and watching Toast be wanted by the police, dead or alive. What up, man?
I'm gonna solo that guy. The
Oh,
cops are after me.
yeah, yes, they are after you.
Why is there so many cops around? Oh my god.
I'm just waiting for these cops to pass by.
I'm about to just start killing cops at this point. There's too many of them.
Oh, and I also took delivery of some large shipments of what we need to continue manufacturing our Thick Daniel. People who deliver this have got to be wondering, what the fuck is going on at this barn? You pull up to a barn with gallons
they
of...
probably imagine that you're breeding horses, but you know,
Yeah, but...
it's a barn, right? That would make sense.
But what's the Adderall for, right? Like, it's... There's no,
Oh, so they really go at it.
it's a
You don't want them to
focus.
lose focus midway through, right?
To start off day 42, we're talking about moving our products in a different form.
Yeah.
We can just turn them into bricks. Everything. The thing is, like, our dealers can break it down, but we
Yeah.
can't. And I don't think we
Okay.
can move a brick of meth at a time to individual buyers. We can't just be like a brick.
You want 100 grams of methamphetamine?
We do want to revamp our current weed setup to produce a more expensive strain that can be moved by the brick. So Toast is spending most of the day experimenting with different chemicals to try to get different effects, while I am out dealing and making new friends. Ooh, okay. Cool. That's very good, actually. What do you got?
I made a weed that makes you really fast. And I don't know if it's the horse semen that did it or what.
At night, I am also concocting up the worst strain of meth I can possibly come up with, while Toast thinks he has found the strain of weed that we're gonna need. Gingeritis, athletic, bright-eyed, explosive, seizure-inducing, spicy, thought-provoking, and electrifying.
Anti-gravity?
You made an anti-gravity one?
Anti-gravity? Well, okay, give me a second. Oh my god. Brother, we have arrived. This is it.
What do you mean?
This is it.
Or what are you
I
trying?
am fast as fuck, and I can fucking jump like crazy.
Do you know what the order is to make that?
No, I gotta check. I'm jumping on roofs.
Day 43, I want to see what this insanely bad meth strain I came up with does to a human being, so I'm going to give it to our friend Jerry here while Toast watches.
It just straight up kills them.
I would back up if I was you.
Oh my god.
After this, Toast wanted to show me his product, which is a lot safer for human consumption and actually really awesome. Granddaddy Fuel.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is the good stuff.
Oh yeah. I might be faster on foot than on my skateboard.
Dude, this is crazy. At night, I'm back at the barn, taking delivery of a bunch of supplies for our meth, while Toast continues to try to perfect his weed recipe even more, as in his eyes, it is not quite ready yet.
Mega Bean adds foggy, laxative, energizing, and calming.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
Yes. What was that?
That's the laxatives.
Oh my god, that was graphic.
As funny as it is, do we want to sell our customers this?
I can hear that across the...
All of them getting themselves from across the map.
Yes.
I don't know.
What? Where's this fight? Where are these? It is now day 44, and I'm out dealing again, getting rid of our current stock of meth and weed, which is netting me almost too much money, while Toast continues his chemistry adventures.
I don't know if we want this. Yeah, no, it just makes you heavy. That makes sense that you would lose the anti-gravity, because you're just fucking thick boy after you smoke this shit.
Yeah, no, that adds up. Later on at night, though, Toast has actually found the strain that we're gonna use for our new and revamped weed setup. Always forget the police.
104. Let's go.
What? Did you find it?
We found one that goes over 100. Probably the last one on the list.
Fat smegma?
Batch magma, yeah.
To start off day 45, we're going to need a bigger capacity for laundering money, so I'm back at Ray's Real Estate buying a new business. Toast, we are about to be proud owners of a car wash. Yep, 6,000 a day. So, let's keep these businesses all going. This new business means we're going to need new customers, so I am out giving too many free samples to people. Only have 48... Oh my god.
You good?
I just gave this girl 14 meth as a free sample. But yeah, overall just a day of dealing, making money, laundering, all that good stuff. Oh, and at night I'm buying equipment that I will need to start setting up our new weed setup tomorrow. Pretty much all that I did day 46 was start tearing down and redesigning the bungalow for a new and improved weed setup. Dude, this place is filthy. There's like so much shit on the ground.
We haven't had a cleaner ever.
Yeah, I'll hire one. By nighttime, I had pretty much redesigned one room, the room where we're going to grow all our plants, while Toast has been spending the entire day getting familiar with and running the meth side of the business.
I have like 4 people in one spot all waiting to buy off me.
I've had that before too. It's a good feeling, you know, to be wanted.
Little jarring. This giant pile of people.
Days are going to take long enough.
Oh man, I didn't realize how much you were doing.
What do you mean?
One fucking day.
Yeah, I'm telling
Taking
you.
all of the sales, restocking, laundering. Oh man.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, isn't it? Day 47 was another day of redesigning the weed house, and honestly, I don't know how I'm going to get everything I want to fit in this house, so the entire day is pretty much spent trying to figure it all out. Just for items, energy drink, paracetamol, Viagra battery.
Yeah.
Okay. At night, I also bought some air pots because they help make plants grow faster, and you won't notice the difference if you have botanists. Day 48, the entire day was spent trying to redesign the house again and trying to get everything to fit again because, yeah, this is taking way longer than I would have thought, while Toast is still running the meth side of the business. Okay, so it's energy drink, parameciutical or whatever, batteries, and then Viagra. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah. Any chance you have any finished product or no?
No. Day 49, the bungalow is almost ready to start cranking out our signature new weed product, with only a few small changes left to be done. I mean, Thick Daniel's our new biggest seller. The addictiveness is crazy on that. Like, the second someone tries it...
a lot of weed.
Huh?
Selling a lot of weed.
With most of these shelves now stocked, the only real thing I need to do is go get some weed seeds, so I set up a meeting with Albert when I noticed this absolutely beautiful piece of art. There is a mural of Moist Critical in the back.
Told you.
Like, it's the entire left hand of the screen, like...
This is gonna be the speed run of the century right here.
Hope you have some money laundering for me. The entire
I just sold some lady an entire jar of meth.
Dude, well, we were gonna be selling it by the brick in a minute, like... That's where we were at. At night, I'm also off to hire all of the employees I need when I noticed a critical error. There's a... Oh, man, that's not good. Shit. I didn't know that.
What?
There's an employee limit for how many you can have at a particular property. The bungalow's only 5,
Yeah.
but I've set it up for 6. I can make it work.
Yeah, bud.
It'll just be a little less. There'll be a little more we need to do, I think, but I think, yeah, we should, because I don't need 2 shelves worth of that, so I can just move. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go hire the chemist now. It is now day 50, meaning we are halfway through this playthrough. And what better way to mark that occasion than by paying my employees and getting our new weed strain online. I just turned the bungalow online on day 50, so hopefully we're getting bricks now.
The people who like meth really like meth.
Yeah, it's almost, there's a word for it. What is it? Something head, maybe? I did spend a lot of today watching our workers, making sure everything was going correctly, and our bricks were starting to come through. The cleaner dude, he brings all the garbage bags out and just throws them in the massive dumpster in front of our house.
Oh, so you can still sell the stuff.
Yeah. I just watched our first brick of fat smegma get made.
Hey, let's go.
Now that we do have bricks, though, we're probably going to want another dealer to spread our product even further and take some customers off our hands, so I am trying to get friendly with some of Jane's friends to hire her as a dealer. Damn, we still haven't reached friendly with one of these chicks' connections. It's crazy. Oh, literally as I said that. Of course, now that she's available, I had to hire her and give her a ton of our product. Alright, I bought the next dealer. It is now day 51, and now that our bungalow is cranking out bricks of fat schmegma, we want to get rid of all of our granddaddy purple that we have stocked up, so we are both out dealing and making some fat stacks today.
Hey, both of you drop what you're doing. I know you're having a moment here, but have you tried meth? Unless you want to buy a whole jar.
How about 5 for 8?
Yeah.
How about 5 for 8? So, yeah, I didn't think so, but
I don't have any fat schmegma on me, I'm sorry. Hey, do you have fat schmegma?
only a brick.
Alright, what if I give you something else? She can't tell the difference. Perfect, alright. Love that.
Those are the customers we like.
Hey, don't you run off. You're buying some too. Come here.
He's coming
Oh,
for my
bitch.
deal, you idiot.
Okay.
Day 52, we are back on the streets, doing some deals, making some money, and living the dream.
My buddy that I was talking to told me that selling meth was going to be the worst time ever. And I don't know, it's kind of selling itself, you know? I got like a solid amount of cash on me. Never mind, it's still going.
How much do you have?
20K.
Jesus, yeah, okay.
Just in my pockets.
You're just levitating above all of us, dude. It is now day 53, and we are almost ready to stop producing meth because we have so much backed up, and it costs us quite a bit to produce it each day, so we might turn it off soon. But something we're not going to turn off anytime soon is the weed production, which means I am stocking it up to start today. Because for now, we should focus on just keeping the weed operation supplied to replace the Granddaddy Purple, and then sell off our massive... Dude, we're not going to sell however much is there.
Nah, we will. Trust me.
Yeah,
sell
maybe
it.
in the next 100 days, maybe we will.
It'll sell.
The rest of the day was just dealing, trying to move all of our Granddaddy Purple and filling our dealers up with the good product, as we want to start saving for the warehouse, because that is going to be where we get cocaine online.
Oh, I have an idea.
No.
What if we start giving out free samples by pickpocketing them and then putting drugs into their pockets?
Isn't that like planting evidence?
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna plant it on them, and then, you know, they're not just gonna just keep it around. They're gonna smoke that shit. They'll get addicted. So, like, do you have to put a disclaimer before this video?
I think it
The
could...
Bandit Banks brand does not support doing drugs. Drugs bad.
I've already
Okay.
edited that part of the video. It's not included. Oh well. Life is...
Oh, we'll put it at the end. There
Yeah,
we go.
I'll put it right now. Like, it completely...
Yeah. By the way, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
Yeah. But if you are going to, buy local.
Buy local. Support your local business owner.
To start off day 54, Toast is questioning me, even though I know I'm right, and that sometimes the count in the Schedule 1 counter is wrong. I trust
Telling
my
you,
counting.
You fucked up somewhere. You fucked up somewhere.
I have
You're
edited...
gonna find it when you're editing.
I've
telling you,
I've
it's gonna
edited,
happen.
I've edited up to day 39, and nothing's gone wrong so far.
Yeah, because it just happened today that you switched it around.
No,
You added an extra day in somewhere.
I did not. I promise you, I'm on track here. Today was a pretty good day overall of moving a ton of meth.
Can we brick up meth? Is that a thing?
Yes, you can do it with any of it, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Why not?
Who are you gonna sell that to? We are having enough trouble moving the jars.
See, but you're asking the wrong people with the jars. You gotta really
We
sell
can't-
it to them.
We can't move this wholesale. Like... Also, a bit later on, Toast might have smoked just a little too much of our product.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right. Slow down. Look straight up.
Wait. How much did you smoke?
And this is I am pulling a propane tank into my ass. I'm just flying. Like, here, I'm gonna drop the propane tank in a second.
Okay, go for it.
Ready?
Brother, you are levitating. To start off day 55, we discovered a new button. It's
Did they
unbel-
just add a discard button? I don't remember that being there. The discard in the bottom corner when you like open your menu.
Wow, I didn't know there was a discard button there either.
I think they just added it.
Well, they didn't just add it right now. We've been playing for a few hours today. A lot of today was just spent resupplying the bungalow that is producing a shit ton of weed at this point and is really supplying our dealers with that good product. Also, Toast and I have both been laundering money up to this point, but we've been having this weird bug where when he launders money, sometimes it just disappears, and there's weird syncs between the laundering times for both of us. So from here on out, I'm going to be doing all of the laundering.
I'm telling you, they're way out of sync.
How much money do you have on your credit card right now?
21,924.
Yes, we got the same, but...
I don't know, man. Post office is finished.
Yeah, but it didn't add anything to it.
How come our dealer can just walk right past the cop without being searched? But every time I get too close...
I really hope our dealers can't get searched, because they are genuinely carry. Yeah, that's the other thing about dealing that. If we were to give our dealers bricks of meth, they would just run off. Like... like, 1 brick of meth, what is that? That's 20. We're selling at 200. It's 4,000 a brick. Like, it's a little much. To start off day 56, I'm laundering a bunch of money and listening to Toast do his wonderful negotiation tactics.
Jar meth. Bag meth. Jar weed? Fuck you.
Nice.
What?
Just that negotiation.
And we could play 2v2.
Oh
with,
shit. I just got searched with an absolutely packed inventory. Like every slot is for the first. This man saw a brick. It was like Jesus. Like, oh no, no!
Wait. Can I punch him?
Not like this. Not like this. Additionally, I hadn't really been using Toast weed to move around faster because I thought it wasn't that big of a difference. Though today I realized how wrong I really was. Dude, wow, you move pretty fast with this product, huh?
I'm telling you, it is worth it.
Dude, yeah, I didn't realize it was this fast that you moved.
It's fucking crazy.
At this point, our dealers are now only selling Fat Smegma and Thick Daniel, which is good, meaning we're moving the last of the Granddaddy Purple. And I also noticed that my cleaner at the bungalow was really slacking off.
I can't even tell if this cleaner's actually doing anything. I think he might be trapped in a corner with all the beds. He's stuck.
I've been paying you. Early on day 57, we're out dealing again, and Toast is doing some non-suspicious activities. Why?
I'm waiting for this guy.
Why are you hiding in a bush, though?
Steal a Viagra out of his pocket.
I also figured out today you could place furniture in businesses, which I didn't know. We can place items in our businesses. Like,
So we have, like, extra shelving or something?
Well, in our post office, I just put a safe next to the laundry machine, so you can just put money in there. And then when it's time.
Oh, that's pretty handy.
But at this point, we now have $50,000 in credit, so I am off to raise real estate to buy our last piece of property. I'd like to purchase a property. The Docks Warehouse. Boom. Alright, Toast, we now own the last location. Naturally, we gotta go check out this property, which will be used to make cocaine and cocaine only.
Whee!
This is our place. This is where we will make the cocaine. And this is gonna be this is gonna be where we sleep together.
Yeah.
Then at night, I'm starting to buy some expensive equipment for our new place of business. It is now day 58, and I'm gonna start trying to set up the warehouse, meaning Toast is taking over the weed and meth side of the business for a while I try to get our new product online. And it's gonna take me a few days, fair warning. So you mix gasoline and cocoa leaves, and then you cook it up. Oh, and then you need ovens too, don't you? Yeah, cocaine process is it's a big one. Later at night, Toast is also starting to show his less empathetic side, which, you know, fair enough in our line of work, but I still felt like this was unnecessary. Ow! What? Bro! That's not what you do as a prank. Like...
One of us had to shoot the other one, you know.
No, that we didn't. Like, that's not a... You're not actually a drug dealer here, man. This isn't like...
It had to happen, okay?
To start off day 59, Toast purchased a new vehicle that honestly we should have got a long time ago. Extra long life soil. Hi. I am not driving. I am not behind the wheel. I have nothing to do with going on.
It's just one of our dealers.
At this point, I'm also starting to realize how long the process to make cocaine is. So I'm getting some cocoa plants growing so I can start experimenting with new recipes and how I want to make this product and figure out the whole process before I actually turn everything on and continuing to build out the warehouse. Dude, the cocaine grows so slow, even with all the lights. I mean,
Gotta sell for a lot though, right?
I imagine it will. To start off day 60, Toast and I are talking about this beautiful town. They gotta know something's up at this point, you know, if I can I get 100,
Yeah.
can I get 160 batteries, please? Yeah, absolutely. No questions asked.
Also a little sketchy that they're selling Adderall at the convenience stores.
I think this is just a sketchy town, okay?
I mean, any town that sells gallons of horse semen at the convenience stores, I don't know if I wanna fuck around there.
Today was the first day I really understood the full process we're gonna need to do to make our product. We're gonna have to grow the plants, dry out the leaves, then cook the leaves in the cauldron, bake it, and then mix it in the correct order to make whatever product we want. So yeah, it's a long process to even get our first batch going, to test out some recipes, and today I'm still drying out the goddamn leaves. It's now day 61, and at this point I'm pretty much playing Satisfactory, trying to automate everything and make everything work efficiently. It's turning into like Satisfactory right now, dude. Like
little bit.
Not so much
Kinda
your
make it
part.
Peak optimizing.
Yeah.
Optimizing.
I'm still waiting for those leaves to dry for the first batch, which I probably didn't need to do, but I want the heavenly quality leaves when I'm testing things out just in case it makes a difference. So a lot of today, I'm just stocking the shelves with what they will need. I like how the casino's open, even though it's like illegal to be out right now.
Yeah.
Just like, if you're
hire
desperate
anyone,
enough,
go to the
like,
casino.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to turn on the meth machine pretty soon.
Running low.
A little bit.
Day 62, I got my first ever heavenly leaves. It takes a
Really
while.
like speed it up.
Okay, now, well, 18 are done.
I don't know, man.
It's called, the highest level of quality is called heavenly. Unfortunately, it takes 20 leaves to mix one batch, and I only have 18, so I gotta wait for 2 more to dry out. Meaning a lot of today is just gonna be doing dead drops to try to build up that trust with Salvador. Later on, Toast has really been doing well and doing a lot of deals to make us some money while I focus on setting this up. Dude, you got some deals going, Toast. They've set up these police barricades in the weirdest spots. Like, that
What?
one going down to the dock,
Doesn't make any sense.
there's 3 buildings down there. Just check them. And finally, at night, I have all the leaves I will need, but I'm having a really rough time getting them into this cauldron. Sorry, dude, it's so annoying. I have to put 20 individual leaves into this cauldron, but if they touch anything, they won't fit in the cauldron. Like, they bounce off.
You can't like group them up.
I've tried. I'm just doing it one at a time now, the safe way.
Okay.
Dude! Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to bed. Starting off day 63, on the right foot, we unlocked a new region. Oh. We unlocked Suburbia.
Hey, sweet.
Starting pretty early in the morning, the first batch in the cauldron was done cooking, so I can finally get my first batch baking. Okay, 6 hours, and then the first batch of cocaine will be cooked. While I'm waiting for this batch to cook up, I'm out doing a few errands, but nothing too major, meaning that once this is done baking, I can finally start testing out and trying to find our signature product. Alright, Toast, our first batch of cocaine is ready.
Sweet.
10 heavenly cocaine. Okay, new mix discovered: Granddaddy Diesel. Slippery, gingeritis, and schizophrenic. While this Granddaddy Diesel was pretty good, I noticed the value was going down when we added a certain product, so I wanted to switch it up just a little bit and see if I could get it any better. Fruity Queef.
How much is it worth?
$3.15.
Dang, okay.
You know what? Yeah, I think this is the recipe we will use at least for a little bit. So at night, I'm hiring a few workers that I can start trying to set up tomorrow. To start off day 64, I'm getting the botanist working, that way I can try to see any potential bottlenecks in the system, because botanists are going to take a full day to grow the plants anyways. Today I spent a good amount of time trying to figure out the last few things I need, though a few mistakes were made. Okay, my botanists are working, so the first few plants are starting to grow. I am just figuring out a few tiny little details and we should be good. And then at night, I'm hiring even more workers. At night, I did realize, though, that you can't get the employees to unload from trucks, which really sucks because I didn't want to have to deal with that. Can you not get them to unload things from the trucks?
I thought you could.
For some reason, I thought you could, but guess I'm wrong. Early on day 65, I had to let go of the employee I had hired to unload the trucks because of my laziness. She looks so sad.
And you just found the math too, damn.
Salvador also officially became my friend today, meaning I can now do bulk deals, which is good. Alright, there we go. Now I can set up meets with Salvador. Perfect. And I'm just spending some time today watching everything come online. Are you just not putting them on the drying racks? Like, are you just putting them down here, just waiting? It was around this point I noticed the first crucial error in my setup. I thought the botanists that were putting the plants onto the drying racks would actually, you know, dry the leaves, because why wouldn't they? That should be part of their job. But no, you need a separate botanist just to dry the damn leaves, which throws a huge wrench in my entire system, and it's something I'm gonna need to try to fix. I didn't realize the drying racks counted as like their own stations, so you need workers for the drying racks. Like, the botanist goes over, he puts them on the drying rack, but he doesn't actually start drying them out. I ended up having to fire one of my cleaners and hiring 2 botanists that I will now set up. So literally half of the people at that place are now botanists. Day 66, I am paying people, restocking, and showing Toast the ropes of this new operation. Alright, so 3 rows of plants, 8 each. Each botanist can handle 8, so 24 total.
Okay.
Here, these shelves, same as the weed. Each one is split between soil and seeds. Once they're done growing them, they bring them over to these racks. When they reach gold quality, they'll get moved over to these cauldrons. These cauldrons mix 20 leaves, a tank of gas, and then they turn it on. A chemist does all that. Once that's done, they bring it back here. And here we got the... so they bring it back here to the ovens, here and here. They bake it. Once it's baked, it goes to here, and then just pretty much down the line to be turned from starting cocaine into our actual stuff, bricked up, and then put on this shelf. The rest of the day was only a few housekeeping things, such as meeting Salvador for more seeds and just watching my operation come online. I'm excited to get this on the street and see what kind of profits our new adventure will turn up, because it's been all, you know, it's been all sunk costs so far. It is now day 67, and while we're waiting for the good leaves to start coming through and the product to start coming through, I am out doing deals for Toast as he needs to restock the barn operation. Later at night, I'm back at the warehouse, and I can see that finally some things are starting to actually come through. It is now day 68, and there was a break between day 67 and 68 in real life, during which I did the math, which is a little nerdy, but I realized it didn't add up, and there is a much better way for me to be doing this setup. I've come up with ideas on how to improve this. Okay, so 8 drying racks, and what I'm going to do, it takes longer right now to dry the leaves because of, it's got to go 2 levels up. But you can use fertilizer on the plants, and that bumps it 1 quality level. So instead of it having to go from, like, the 3rd to the 5th, like, level in quality, it's only got to go from the 4th to the 5th. And that'll let me save on the drying racks, too. Overall, as long as I use fertilizer, I'm only going to need 8 drying racks, not 12. Additionally, I'm going to need 2 extra cauldrons and 2 extra ovens to keep up with all this production, given how fast they make things. Hi, Kathleen. How you doing? Your services are no longer needed.
You're fired.
Yeah, you're fired. So I do got a lot of redesigning to do today, but at least we have a few bricks coming through with our limited setup. Later on at night, I need to get the equipment I need at the warehouse for this redesign, so I am buying cauldrons, ovens, and a new chemist. It is now day 69, and a good majority of today was stocking the shelves with everything I need to get this operation online, particularly things like seeds and fertilizer, as I need to get the plants growing, and I need to get them growing with a better quality. Still, meeting next to the mayor's house for an illegal drug deal is crazy. Like, not even meeting, setting up shop.
You know, the mayor's probably in on it, you know? They really go through a shitload of cum every single day, don't they?
Dude, the meth is ridiculous how much they use. As this is all coming online, Toast and I are starting to toy with the idea of maybe using 8 mixes for this cocaine instead of just 4. Because up to this point, the weed and the meth have only been 4, and our original recipe for this was only 4 as well, but we could do up to 8 if we get rid of the cleaner and hire another chemist. I'll keep the cleaner on for now until I figure out what the next product is going to be and how I'm even going to fit it in here, but yeah, because I'm at maximum employee capacity right now, but if I get rid of the cleaner, which, you know, oh well. I imagine things will despawn. And stuff in 4 more mixing stations and some shelves here. It would just be another step. It wouldn't slow down our production at all. It would just be more restocking, pretty much, of the supplies needed.
Yeah.
At this point, we've decided that's what we're going to do, so I'm going to start setting it up tomorrow, meaning I am buying the equipment tonight, and while I'm at the warehouse, Toast has an odd request.
So I need you to punch this guy in the face, and then once we get him to, like, he'll start running after you. Actually, you get both of them. Punch the guy upstairs, and then punch this guy. They'll both start chasing you, and you're just gonna run back to the Coke lab, okay?
Why?
And then I'm gonna shoot them in the face. Trust me, just trust me.
No, I don't. This is the weapons dealer. This is a terrible idea. But we want to be able to, him to walk back, so we can buy weapons off him.
But we can buy stuff off him inside of our own base, so we don't have to wait for the 6 p.m. thing. All right,
well, I'm willing to test it.
All right, you know what? This is good enough. We'll drag him in. All right, drag him in.
To start off day 70, we naturally need to check if that dealer is still here.
God damn it, they patched it. All right, or maybe you have to have him, like, inside.
Up to this point, this factory has made a few bricks of our original Ford Mix products, so I want to give those out to the dealers to start dealing it, with most of the rest of the day being trying out new mixes, testing new things, trying to find our perfect 8-ingredient strand, while maybe trying some of the product myself. Whoa, man. Okay. That did something. This police officer is searching me while I am just shitting myself. I tried out a new strain I made called Big Cock, and it has some effect.
If you're gonna carry around illegal shit, space it all out.
Okay, that's a good one. So yeah, I got I got one called LA Fruit, and it's worth $5.79. I just did a line of our new product, and now I'm ready to go to bed. It is now day 71, and I spent the day redesigning this warehouse so it is ready for our LA Fruit recipe.
Damn, I am so good at texting and driving.
Not that anyone should do that.
And while you're at it, you might as well make use of the handy bottle opener that they install in every single car.
I knew you were going there. I knew you were about to go there, and I was like,
crazy.
No. And if you're wondering, the total order is Cuke, motor oil, banana, Cuke, which is what we were doing before, and then donut, iodine, horse semen, and Addy. A bit of the way into the day, I think I've got the redesign ready, and I think I have everything where I need it to go, so I'm just going to spend the night stocking the shelves with everything I need to get this product online.
Look at all these sales. Brother, give me a minute.
Why do you do it all at, now? Why don't you do it during the day immediately, you know?
It's so I can be productive, and I want to do all of the sales all at once, because I have to run across the entire town in one swoop.
Day 72, I paid my chemist to get this factory online, and I did notice a pretty significant increase in the amount of lag since I got this place running. Okay, can we reload? I'm lagging bad. I don't know if it's the trash or the something else, but...
Oh, it might be me glitching the cops. Give me a second.
It looks like a slideshow on my screen right now. On top of these lag spikes, there were just a few people not working, so today was going to be a long day of trying to fix my problems.
Alright, when was the last save?
Dude, it saves every minute.
How far back did you put?
I think it was 48 seconds. There is still lag, dude. Even after reloading, I'm still lagging pretty bad, so it's going to take me a while to figure this out, but for now, I want to go buy a Viper van, because I'm going to need it to keep this place stocked up. What color's your Viper?
Orange.
Okay. I probably will go red, yes. Alright. Dude, piss off.
Cool. Fine.
What just happened to you?
I hit a mailbox.
Okay, it was yeah, you just flipped in front of me. Yeah, the rest of the day I'm trying to figure out why it's lagging. Alright, yeah, this is just my life now. It's just major lag spikes.
Alright.
Early on day 73, we now got some bricks of LA Fruit, which is awesome, but the lag is still persistent. I tried out a bunch of things, but nothing seemed to be working until I tried this console command to clear out the trash. I'll have to wait a bit to see if that's what it was. Alright, I might need to get a cleaner here then, because... Damn it. Yeah, it turns out that cleaner I fired to get the chemist to make a more expensive product might have actually been worth it. For now, though, if it starts to get laggy, I'll just have to console command clear the trash and hopefully find a way to hire a cleaner here, but as of right now, I am at my employee limit. The rest of the day, though, I'm just out doing deals to get some cash, and then unpacking a few bricks and jars of product to move tomorrow. There's like an arrow that says pack, and you just click it and it flips to unpack.
Flip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think this place is supplied up for maybe a day or two more, which is fine. I'll let it produce. Day 74 began by paying my workers. All right, my friends, let's go make some money today. The rest of the day was spent making a lot of money by moving my Thick Daniel product and getting our first deals done for our LA fruit. Hello, buddy. Shit.
Can't complain.
They do buy in larger quantities, you're right. The uptown people. But they are... It's making me nervous how the 90% chance of success.
Putting much of a backlog on. We're selling this meth like crazy.
It's our big seller right now. Everyone's hooked on it. But some new stuff's hitting the market now, and I think we're gonna get some requests. Day 75 began by meeting a new potential dealer. Oh, you are a potential dealer, aren't you? How you doing? Alright, I gotta reach friendly with one of this guy's connections. I spent most of today out dealing as Toast restocked the barn property, while my warehouse property cranked out a ton of new product. Good stuff, guys. Up to 7 bricks of that, plus what we already got. That's what I like to see. Toast also spent some time today rearranging the dealers so that they would only deal to customers in their area, which means that tonight I am dealing in areas I haven't really dealt much recently, so I might have slipped up a little. No. Oh my god!
What? You get tased or something?
I got arrested.
How
Damn.
much stuff did you have on you?
I got 25. I got charged with 25 possessions of a high severity drug. Yeah, there's a first time for everything, and that was my first official time being arrested, so I think I'll just call it a night now. It is now day 76. Yesterday, Toast spent the day restocking the barn while I dealt. Today, I'll be restocking the warehouse while Toast deals.
Oh, you know what? Fuck the weed. I don't even care anymore. We make so little money off of it in comparison.
Yeah.
Like, I am only having them make shit for my own personal supply at this point.
That's how you know you've made it. Day 77 began by grabbing the last thing I need to restock the warehouse, fertilizer. Now that all the shelves are stocked and the employees are paid, the warehouse is back to producing bricks for us.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. While also noticing that one of my chemists wasn't using the cauldron for whatever reason at my warehouse and trying to figure out why not. I'm trying to figure out why this one chick won't... Like, there's one cauldron that's just not being used right now, and it should be being used. I moved it forward one space, so I'm hoping maybe that'll fix it up. But it would be weird if it was. Okay, yeah. So now she'll turn it on. I don't know. I guess just a weird location. Something was bugging something out. Yeah, sometimes if it's broken, you just gotta move it one step forward. With that fixed, though, and me feeling just a little bit spontaneous, I headed to the warehouse and bought something from the arms dealer for the first time.
You playing with my gun?
No.
You sure? Because they don't shoot that close together naturally. I think you're playing with my gun.
I'm not playing with your gun. No, I bought my own, thank you. Also, the gun dealer is no longer with us. Got him.
Well.
I did not take your gun, though. I actually...
You know, it charges me money every time you do that.
No!
Don't call the police! Quick, sleep! We're gonna stand our ground.
This is it. We've been waiting for this. They don't know. They don't know. It's okay.
They're running over the door. Let me in.
Why? I got caught in the crossfire. I am not getting caught with this much product on me, bro.
Well, we're wanted dead or alive, so you gotta run.
I'm headed back to the warehouse, dude. Day 78, I am up in suburbia doing some deals and trying to unlock the new dealer. Oh.
I hate this police barricade.
Let's go. Yep. Wei Long. So, we can hire Wei Long as a dealer. With him now unlocked, obviously I need to fill him up with some product and give him some customers. Living in the shit out back. Hello, Wei. Would you like to work for me? $4,000 signing fee? I'm okay with that. Okay, Wei's got some stuff. And assigned to a bunch of suburbia people, so.
Cool.
Today was just a good day of making money, and we were kind of floating around the idea of maybe doing an 8-mix meth instead of our 4-mix meth that we currently have set up, so Toast is kind of investigating that. You could probably just... Because I think... Yeah, because the cleaning mostly comes from the
clean
plants.
supplies.
Yeah. So, like, you could... If you wanted to start experimenting, you could do another 4 items and make it an 8-product mix like our other stuff. Early on day 79, I got about one more day of my warehouse producing before I need to restock it, so Toast is restocking the barn with meth stuff today, while I am out doing deals and supplying our dealers with more product. Brad, Benji, and Molly. I think there's one more dealer still to get, because there's still one region we haven't unlocked yet, Uptown. That's like the church. I wonder if the pastor's the dealer. Another profitable day today, as only selling meth and a very high quality cocaine has yielded pretty good results for us. The police? Their line of sights, if you are just not looking at them, like if they start spotting you and you look away, they lose their interest. Like you have to be like, yeah, you have to be like locked in, you know, like I don't see them, they don't see me kind of deal. Day 80, the roles have flipped, as I am now restocking the warehouse while Toast is out doing deals. No, I don't know the meth song.
Give me a second. How do you not know about this? I don't know if you can put it in your video, but you know, you probably can't. It gives you like the exact recipe.
I'm not gonna watch them. I don't actually want to know.
It's short. It's short. It's short.
I don't actually want to know how to make meth, dude.
No. It's funny. He's singing it to like kids.
I can't really show you this portion of the video for obvious reasons, but Toast is definitely right now not playing a song that doesn't show you how to make a certain illegal product. Shh, dude, piss off. You can't, I can't use that footage of you just playing the meth song. Later on, I also gotta say that cocoa seeds are expensive, my god. God damn, okay. Day 81, the warehouse is restocked, so I am firing up production again. I spent some time today giving our dealers each some more product as we got bricks of it at the warehouse and using Toast's weed recipe again, as it does make life way easier. Everyone in this town is messed up. Like we have done a number on their health, which is good. That's what we were aiming for. We're increasing hospital business, which I think really we're doing them a favor, you know?
The insurance companies should be like, you know...
They should be hiring us, actually. We should.
At this point, yeah.
Right now, our goal is getting $50,000 so we can buy taco ticklers and get some extra laundering capacity, as well as we just want to own Kyle. So that is what we are currently saving up for. I deposited $10K into the ATM, so tomorrow I should be able to buy taco ticklers. Day 82, Toast and I now have $50,000 in credit, so we are off to buy a fast food restaurant. I would like to purchase... the final business we haven't bought. Give me taco ticklers. Naturally, with this purchase, we gotta go check out our establishment and the employees running it. We own this place now, Toast.
Sweet.
But yeah, look, this is Kyle, right? But this is what he's supposed to look like. I don't, you know, is this our employee of the month right here?
Are you high right now? Oh my gosh, I think he's high.
Could you?
We might have to fire him.
Yeah.
We might have to fire him. Our employee of the month.
Yeah, we have now bought all the properties we can buy in the game, so life is good. The rest of the day is just doing deals, laundering, living the dream.
Think about all of life's problems and how meth could fix them.
Exactly. And that's why we here, we're doing this for your benefit, really.
Yeah, we don't sell drugs. We sell
dreams. All right, so next up, there's a gold-plated toilet. 50,000. I think that should be our next.
I feel like the only spot that we can put that is taco ticklers.
Day 83, the restocking cycle has reset as Toast is spending the day restocking the meth lab, and the warehouse has one more day of production, so I am out dealing today. All right, I'm gonna check out how expensive the cheetah is, so we know what we're working towards here.
There.
40,000.
Meth lab is fully stocked, and they're paid up for 4 days. I have about 3 days worth of stuff there, so they're good for a little while.
And sometimes in life, you're so focused on what you don't have and what you're aspiring towards that you don't admire what you got. So I did spend some time admiring our bricks of cocaine today.
Damn, we're up to 14 bricks.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you,
that's pretty solid.
It cranks them out pretty good.
You churning? Oh, there we go. Wouldn't let me interact with him for some reason.
Because you just tried to rob him?
Well, I did rob him.
Yeah, I wouldn't interact with you either after that. Day 84, Toast Meth Lab is restocked and operational, while my cocaine warehouse is out of product and not operational, so he is spending the day dealing while I am spending the day restocking. Nothing illegal here, just maybe suspicious, but nothing illegal here, officer.
Yeah.
Don't question why I have a truck filled solely and only with 320 bananas.
All of these are going in his ass. That would be my guess.
Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe not that,
He's
but
doing
like
some weird shit.
Yeah.
He's doing some weird shit.
he might be an odd fella, but I don't think it's illegal what he's doing.
It should be, but it isn't.
Yeah. I don't think there's a
Whatever
law.
he's doing,
I don't
it
think there's a
should
law
be
against
illegal.
this one. It is now day 85 and the warehouse is back online. All right, all paid up. Might as well take some of these bricks to my dealers now. Some of the people in suburbia have been giving us problems because we're not using the higher quality pseudo to make our thick Daniel, so there's a chance the deal fails. Meaning that Toast wants to restock the barn today with some higher quality pseudo while I am out doing deals and running that side of the business.
So if a cop hits you with a taser, right, and you're able to like tough through it, are you allowed to keep the taser? Because like the only other option is for them to shoot you, right?
I think both of our products
Yeah.
cause blue eyes in a change of race, so it's like it's not difficult to tell who's on our stuff. Also, a bit later on, while I'm dealing, I ran into Randy, and I did take a moment to appreciate how beautiful this game is when you're not murdering people or ruining their lives with drugs. You're a good guy, Randy. You know that? Yep, you go do that, Jane. I'm just gonna sit here and admire the view. Actually, kind of a wholesome moment, me and Randy here. Let me put that away. Nothing quite like this, huh, Randy? Day 86, I'm still out dealing while Toast is still working on stuff in the barn.
Why do our employees insist on standing in one of the loading bays?
Yeah, every time something happens, they just get clapped. Like, just have a truck spawn on top of them. Toast seems to be convinced that we can't fit 4 more mixers in the barn, which is ridiculous because we have so much free space. So I'm trying to convince him that it is doable. Oh, dude, you could 1,000% fit 4 mixers in here and shelvings.
Yeah, no, the problem is I want to be able to drive my car in.
How much money did you spend on the high quality pseudo?
A lot of money. I'm basically broke. I have like 2,000 left.
Bro, you could 1,000% fit mixers here, 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 and here. And then, like, this guy could just come to here, and then here.
I don't think so.
And here, and here.
That's
Yeah.
it. And what about the shelves?
You could move these out of the way. You only need one of... You don't even need these if we get a brick press. You could just put the shelves right here. Later at night, I'm buying the equipment and placing the equipment in the farm while Toast is trying out new recipes for an 8 mix that he definitely didn't just Google and find online out of laziness.
2 Super Balls, all yours, buddy.
So, I mean, it'll start bringing... These guys are set up to start bringing the product to here and then go around. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Day 87, I noticed my warehouse wasn't producing any product, which was weird, and I found the root cause was this girl wasn't doing what she was supposed to. Are you stuck? No, like, so my place stopped producing.
Stuck.
Okay, so it's this girl here. So maybe if I unassign her bed, and then... I did everything I could to fix her, but I think she was just bugged, so I ended up having to let her go. Alright, Jennifer, I'm sorry, but you're fired. You're not doing anything. After hiring someone new and getting them all set up, everything was working as it should, though the warehouse was down for today, so I'll need to pay my employees for one more day, as they are now technically behind one day.
It's gonna be quite the process to sell all that meth.
It's gonna take a bit to move it all, yeah. Day 88, I am out selling as my warehouse is producing.
So we still make a little bit of money off it, but like...
I mean, it's
little
selling
bit less,
fine
I
right
think.
now.
Yeah.
Just move a couple jars to our dealers. Let them do the heavy lifting. Today, Toast and I realized that every property is maxed out on employees, except for the sweatshop, where you can hire one, but we never did, because what's the point? So Toast is kind of coming up with an idea for what we could do for that property.
He's just gonna be bored as hell all day. It'll be a cleaner, and we will never pay him. He's just stuck there.
You want to hire someone just so they do nothing?
Just to put him out of work. Yeah. We're gonna pay a one-time fee for this man to just stand around and never make a dime.
The last few days, by the way, Toast has been trying to figure out this 8-product recipe, as it is quite a headache to get online and get everything going and move all of our old and lower quality thick Daniel out. God damn. That's a lot of cocaine. Toast did manage to get the barn pretty much ready now for our 8-product mix. He's just got to restock the shelves, as this van is now the single most expensive and illegal van on the planet. Please do not try to go through the police checkpoint with this truck.
They won't catch it. They won't catch it. It'll be fine.
Dude, that is a ridiculous amount of meth. It is now day 89, and while today would usually be the day I'm restocking the warehouse, we have enough product right now that I don't really need to, so I'm going to leave the warehouse offline for a little bit.
How much of a deal do you need to buy a absolute shitload of meth?
Okay, look, we're still dealing with a lot of money here, Toast, okay? Don't just be giving away 20, 30,000. Most of the day I was out dealing while Toast was at the barn getting ready for Super Balls production. Alright, so we got 13 bricks still back at our base, plus our dealers will not need any more cocaine for quite a while.
Yeah.
So we should be...
Probably shut off production for a little bit.
It's off right now. I'll give it a day or two.
Wait, Benji?
This looks like Benji.
I'm coming.
I feel like he just passed on information to this guy.
Yeah, he looks like slightly more tan Benji.
You think they're working together? Maybe they're brothers? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know whether to trust it or not. Later on at night, Toast and I finally have a lot of excess cash to burn, and you know what that means. We're going to spend the night in the casino. We're dropping below 500.
It's got to be black next time. It's got to be black this time, right?
Yes, it was. Okay. Now,
Hey,
it was an
go.
ace, so it's got to be higher.
Our ace is high or low? Because they could be either.
I think it was high. Okay, yo, whoa. 20 times.
Show me an ace.
20 times round for suit. Heart, clubs, diamond, spades. Fuck it, clubs. No!
Wait, ride the bus is. It sounds like you're playing shitty.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 and a 7? Gotta be outside. Gotta be outside. Really?
Let's go.
19. There we go. Alright, we're winning. I'm slowly making my money back. Oh, hell yeah. Not 21.
20? And you got a 21?
After making my money back on blackjack, I went back to ride the bus because I know I am destined for greatness now, but the casino had other plans. This is ridiculous. This is like losing a coin toss 20 times in a row. 8 times in a row I have lost the red and black. 9!
8, 13, 18.
10! 10 times in a row I lost red or black.
Wait, you lost the first one?
10 times in a row I lost red or black. You know what? Losing $10,000 wasn't the worst way to spend the night of day 89. To start off day 90, we finally unlocked the last region. Oh, Baron 1.
Hey,
Uptown.
Let's go.
Okay, quick note here. Days 90 through 100 were all recorded in the same session, and I just noticed now while editing that apparently my OBS had reset an audio setting, so I didn't capture Toast's voice from my perspective. So there is going to be some weird audio mixing over the next little bit, and I'm just going to straight up change perspectives between mine and Toast's, but that's why I'm going to sound different at some points. That's why Toast is going to sound different at some points, because I'm trying to kind of fuse these audio clips together. Just thought I'd let you guys know, because you will notice it, and there will be some weird perspective switching and audio source switching over the next 10 days. I've got lots of product on me, so
Do you want more? Because
I
it never
don't
ends.
think I can handle. I will
the
come
pile
get
never
it.
ends.
Today, Toast is restocking while I'm giving out free samples to a ton of new customers to try to get some connections in Uptown. But yeah, well, let's keep saving. You know, I'm thinking the last few days with the money we'll be stocking up, we can do some decorating of our office and get some cars and really, you know, splurge a bit. But I want to get all the dealers online for now.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
That's the main thing I want to do is get the new dealer. Additionally, these Uptown customers are a lot more picky about the quality of meth they are getting. And he punched me.
Yeah, I had the same thing happen. Like they got mad about quality or something.
Dumping him on the mayor's doorstep to leave a message.
I love it.
All right, there we go. The message has been sent. With that message sent and a bunch of new connections now made, I am discovering the location of the final dealer in Uptown. Or like, we've at least become friends. Okay, so he lives in a storage container behind the church. It is now day 91, and it's about time I restock the warehouse and get another few bricks coming through, so that's what today was spent doing while Toast is having some problems at the barn. But if you go into each handler, you can, like, see the... You can see the order, kind of. Like, at the bottom, it'll have 5 routes, and you can see if... You can't... There's no, like, easy way to do it, though. Like, just look for a handler that has 4 routes.
I'm gonna find a handler that has 3 routes and then just tell them to fucking deal with it.
Toast also handled the deals today, and if you haven't noticed, Toast likes to save all the deals till the end of the day and do them at once instead of doing what I do and just going through the town doing deals as the day goes on. I always like how you do all your deals. You don't like doing them during the day.
Doing bulk deals.
Yeah, you can search me. I only have fertilizer. An ungodly amount of fertilizer that for no reason should be going to the docks. Oh, and in there, don't worry, 320 bananas. Don't you even think about it. Day 92, I am getting the warehouse back online by paying my employees for 3 whole days. Alright, yeah, I got all the deals today, so you do what you gotta do with the warehouse. With them all paid up, I am now handling the dealing side of the business, while Toast is trying to troubleshoot a broken employee at the barn. Yep.
Can you imagine the preacher was mid-service and then someone just walks up to the pulpit like, hey, cocaine, yeah?
Later at night, I am still doing deals, and just a word of caution, do not test fire your gun near your customers. Oh. Sorry, that was a test fire, buddy, and you didn't need to stab me. One more thing. Today, Toast is again blaming me for something I didn't do. He does this every 100 days playthrough. He is claiming I moved his van when I didn't, and I don't do random things like that.
I see the door open. You definitely came in. You stole my fucking truck.
Bro, I promise you I didn't.
Why did you move my truck up into the street?
I didn't touch your truck.
I have a clip. I drove it into the building and I came out.
I got the entire day
on
my phone. I don't give a shit. I did not touch your truck.
I don't know. The door was open, brother.
I didn't do it.
I didn't open that door. I didn't open that door.
Day 93, I'm helping Toast reorganize the barn quickly, as it is a bit of a learning curve to figure out how pathing works.
No. I might have to hire another person because, I killed a guy.
Oh, shit. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't know if... Oh, wait, did I pay them? Maybe I didn't pay them.
Well, the Super Balls is still here. That's good. At least you got some bricks of it.
Oh, yeah, I've been finishing it off myself. I don't think we have someone, making bricks, to be honest.
We also had some of our new Super Ball product coming through, so I'm giving out a few bricks to our dealers so they can start moving it and we can start seeing how well it sells. A brick of meth is still insane. To start off day 94, I'm trying to fix a problem with Larry, the employee at Toast Barn, that he can't seem to get working, so he's asking me to try to see if I can figure him out. Okay. Yep, alright, just gotta fire him, I'll rehire and set him up later. That's all it is, unfortunately. After firing Larry, which was unfortunate, I am out dealing some of the Super Balls product for the first time. My first Super Balls sale. Let's see what this does to someone. Alright, yeah. That's it. That's the one right there. And they sell for just as much as the cocaine. Later on at night, I'm heading back to the barn to set up the new chemist, and Larry is still there and taking out his vengeance. He was just bugged.
Did you kill him again?
No, I fired him this time. I found that worked better. And now I just rehired one, so I'm going to come and set him up myself.
He's just standing outside in the forest, lost.
Oh, hey, Larry. Yeah, you're supposed to be gone, bro. He bugged me.
Now you're stuck in the forest.
No, it literally just says, hi, boss, and I'm staring at nothing. He disappeared as I was having a conversation. I can't save the game.
Oh, shit. How much are we going to lose?
It's at night. That's a day right now. Okay, I was able to force a save. After relogging, my game is okay, but all of the equipment on Toast's screen is just gone, so this barn is not going to be getting resupplied anytime soon.
There's one here, one over here, and I can freely walk through all of this area without hitting anything, as you can see.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Just go to bed.
We'll sleep it off. We'll
4
sleep it
a.m.
off.
We'll sleep it off. We'll sleep off the bugs.
And 3 of the beds are unassigned now.
To start off day 95, Toast's game is really messed up. Okay. Do you see them now?
No, yeah, they're not there.
Hey, wait a second. Watch this chick.
He's definitely doing something in front of nothing.
I would get out of that before if it respawns while you're there.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not going to spawn.
The barn did have some stock left on the shelves that have disappeared from Toast's screen at this point, so we did get some of the premium, high-quality stuff that the Uptown people like coming through that we are out dealing.
Damn, Larry really fucking cooked us.
Yeah, that guy took us like, you want to fire me?
Killed you and then stole half of our equipment.
You can very easily tell who's on the Super Bowls.
Oh yeah. They're just
Bright
aliens.
green.
Nurse or whatever is very bright.
Later on at night, we finally made friends with one of the final dealer's friends. Oh, just unlocked the dealer. Additionally, from Toast's perspective, he finally found out where the equipment Larry stole went.
What the hell? I found the chemistry station, or the mixing stations.
What?
Larry threw them in the fucking river.
Larry's been on a tear, dude. So on your screen, though, they're in the river?
They're next to the gas mart.
He's definitely snitching on us, dude.
Oh, man.
It is now day 96, meaning it's time to hire our final dealer. All right. I am hiring our final dealer. $5,000. Chump change. Around this point, the cogs in Toast's head had been turning long enough to figure out a way to stop the police from interfering more with our business.
There's so many eyes. There's so many eyes. Oh, wait, I'm being searched. No.
Yeah, so he was just doing that all day while I was out doing some deals and making some money.
All right, so theoretically, if these two don't make it into work the next day, for whatever reason, then
I'm hearing gunshots as you were at the police station. This is not good, Toast.
I'm not at the police station anymore. I am elsewhere.
Toast! What did you do?
Sorry, Banks, no witnesses.
Bro, no.
No witnesses.
It is now day 97, and up to this point, all the money we've spent has been about building the business. Today, though, it is finally time to start blowing some of that cash on ourselves and see what we can get in this game. Meaning we are starting our day at Blue Balls Boutique. There's a bunch of artwork we can get, one-of-ones. All right, let's see what we can fit, how we can fit this all. With our new stuff now bought, including a $50,000 gold-plated toilet, we are back at the warehouse decorating our office.
We don't want to see the pores out there.
It's a $50,000 toilet. And we put it out there so like they can always see that they need to be working, kind of deal.
No, you don't want them to know when their shift changes. You gotta hide all the clocks. Go the Amazon method.
With our office now looking like a proper drug dealer's office, we need to go get some proper attire. Meaning it is off to Thrifty Threads to get some drip.
I like how your skin tone changes briefly every time you put on more clothes.
Yeah. Alright.
Why do you look like an elf?
I don't. I look cool. Day 98, we still got plenty of money to blow, so we are at various shops around Highland Point. Sick.
Very pimp.
I think so. Hello. I'd like to get a tattoo.
Alright, chests. Can you have more than one face tattoo or no?
Probably not. There we go.
Yeah, sure.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Looks great.
Now that we got the jewelry, the office, the chains, and the drip, the only thing we need now is some nice cars, so we are each off to buy the cheetah.
We spent like all of our money.
We spent 200 grand.
It definitely has like a quicker like acceleration, but it might cap around the same. Oh, maybe not.
Oh
my God. You can get kick flipped.
I landed it though. Later on at night, we wanted to see who was the better racer, so we did a couple of races around Highland Point.
There's a car in front of me.
Okay.
Why? Where are you going, brother?
Dude, no! That's... You piece of shit. So it's straight to Dan's Hardware, take a left, all the way to the bungalow, to Molly, take a left, and then once you pass Taco Tiggler's, take a right. How far behind me are you?
I am just passing the thrift shop.
In the end, Toast won 1, I won 3, so you can decide who's better.
So what I'm gonna do is have the one race, and that's it. Look at me go. We did one race.
It is now day 99, and our spending spree put a little bit of a hole in our bank account, so I am out dealing in our new outfit to make some moolah. This ended up being our longest day time-wise of the playthrough because the entire night and a lot more of the night was spent in the casino trying to prove that we are not losers. All right, Toast started at 89K. I started at 64. The start of the night, I was doing pretty good at slots while Toast was not having a good time at blackjack. Yeah, the slots aren't favoring me as much right now, but that's okay. Oh, never mind. Another major jackpot.
The dealer has nothing but 20s.
4 jackpots so far. I am up to 95K now. How are you doing on blackjack?
I am in the exact place that I started.
Oh.
Hey, there we go. There's one.
Now that we both have a good amount of money, it is time for us to take on the final boss, Ride the Bus. Ah, damn. We're gonna win. We're both
That was a
over
rainbow
100.
too. Damn.
What?
I got it. I got
did it?
10K. Yeah.
At this point, I am so mad because Toast keeps winning Ride the Bus, and I still have not won a single time.
Show me spade.
I can't. You are doing something. That is not right. And it's definitely gonna be, I'm gonna forfeit. I'm taking
Hearts. You actually forfeit
What
it?
do you know? What do you know?
I am playing by the rules. And now I'm going rainbow. We're going for the hearts. I'm telling you, don't doubt the strategy. It works every time. I don't know.
You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win this one. You are not going to
an
win.
easy
You are not
inside?
going to win this.
An
You are not
easy
going to win
inside?
this. Okay.
And
You're
now we're
not
going
gonna
for
win
hearts
this.
next.
You're not gonna win this. You're not gonna win.
I'm telling you, the strategy never fails.
Yes! Yes! Let's go! We end on a bang. After ending on a bang like that, it is time to head home, and honestly, we were both up money, so I count this as a victory. Well, we have made it, and it is now day 100. To start day 100, we decided that, you know what, the last 99 days has been spent building up an empire and ruining this town, so let's spend a little bit of today trying to clean it up a little. Do you want to buy drugs? You do?
You just hear it in the background.
I didn't. Wait, I'm still selling to her. Alright, she bought it. Hey, what's up, man? I'll take 1 super balls, yep. Alright, you enjoy that.
The last. How are you still alive? I'm talking in the face. Our shit's too good.
A bit later on, we were back at the RV where it all started, just reminiscing on everything we had done so far.
What a view.
Look at, we've done so much for this town, dude.
We made a shitload of money. We dealt with the cop problem. We cleaned up the streets.
Yep.
And most
Wait.
importantly...
Hey. Wait, I need a deal.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of money left at this point, so Toast bought 6 gold bars to show off and went back to the office to decorate them, while I was doing a few more deals just for a little bit of nostalgia. We've done This has actually been a fun game. I've enjoyed the process. Finally, at night, I'm heading back to the warehouse to do my final deals and end this with Toast the right way. Someone here wants his fix. She turned down buying 5 of the Super Balls, so.
Fair. Here, let's see if I can get her like sitting down. There we go. A happy customer.
Yeah, she turned down our deal. Like, this wasn't on us.
And how much cash should we make? How much are we ending off at? I got 170.
I got 126. After sleeping, it is now day 101, meaning we have officially spent 100 days in Schedule 1. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, as this video did take quite a while to make, and also be sure to go over to Mad Toaster Waffles' channel and show his video on Schedule 1 some love because he deserves it too. Speaking of Toast though, there is one question that you all know I gotta ask him. You know what I'm gonna ask you.
Oh man.
So what's the answer? One sec, let me do a bump. Oh
yeah.
So now that we're calm and relaxed, how many likes would it take for you to do 200 days in Schedule 1 in a little bit after they've done a bunch of updates?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's a lot of content coming.
Maybe like 6K likes. 6K likes. I could see myself playing again.
6K?
Yeah. Pretty achievable.
6,000? Yep, 6,000
Yeah.
it is. Well, there you have it. 6,000 likes, and we will do 200 days in Schedule 1, though we'll probably wait a little bit, just because we know there are some sick updates coming down the road. Anyways, at this point, I have already rambled on for long enough. So thank you guys very much for being here at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, but it's been your boy, Bandit Banks, and I will catch you all in the next one.